that would provide coverage for everyone. A cause that every Democratic president since Harry Truman has championed, and President Barack Obama got it done. And we need to make sure that we get Barack Obama reelected so we don't roll it back and have those lousy outcomes that we've had and have the Republicans run around and say, you know what, how do you like my purple suit? Because that's what they're selling, folks. It's a myth. Let me introduce someone who has become such a great part of our Democratic Party here in Atlantic County. When he came into Brigantine, we know he has a national program that he's involved with, dealing with folks with brain injuries and brain trauma. But nevertheless, he has really committed himself and become a part of the community of Brigantine and become a part of all of us here as Atlantic County Democrats. A great leader in this nation and a great friend to all of us here in Atlantic County, Congressman Patrick King.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you all very much. It's an honor to be with you tonight. And Jim, as you know, all politics is personal. Tip O'Neill said all politics is local. All politics is personal. And for me, nothing's more personal than the reason I'm here in Atlantic County, and that's my wife, Amy, who's in the back here. And Jerry, you know, Jerry, good local Democrat in the area. There's Harper. There's Harper. Give a wave, Harper. Everybody, yeah. And the newest Democrat,
Owen.
Owen, 6 months old, but we're registering him to vote by November 6th. They're right in the back. And Laney, who takes good care of him when we can. So thank you, Laney. Let me just say, aren't these candidates fantastic? Fantastic. I want to thank Rodney and Judy for making it all happen tonight. And we hear about the Franks on the other side of the aisle and a Jim there too, but at least we got two Jims that we can be proud of as Democrats in this county. But as I listened to each of them, I became proud over and over again about why I'm a Democrat. When I heard Erica talk about children, as a teacher and as a mother, what that says to me is she's compassionate. Yeah. Compassionate. She cares. Isn't that great? And I hear Steve talk about running for office because he believes in democracy and giving people a chance to vote and participate. And he believes that we can do better in this county. Thank you very much. And then I hear Colin talking about veterans. I mean, what a terrific example of why your vote makes a difference. He illustrated very clearly where it makes a difference to have not only a Democrat, but someone who cares as passionately as Colin does for the right thing. Now, I appreciate Jim Whalen talking about health care, because it illustrates for me why I'm a Democrat. As Jim said, I was blessed to not have to worry about health care. But what makes us all Democrats is that even if we're all right, it doesn't mean we pull up the ladder behind us. And you know, I was just speaking with my brother Ted. When my brother Ted was 13 years old, he had bone cancer. And my parents were terrified, as any parents would be, that they'd lose their child. Keep in mind, about 30 years ago, this was a death sentence to have cancer of any kind. But unlike many other families who were also on the same hospital ward as my brother Ted, My parents only had to worry about Ted getting better. They didn't also have to worry about whether they were going to be put in the poorhouse at the same time they were worried about whether their child was going to survive a deadly illness. That, my friends, is the difference between Democrats and Republicans. We don't pull up the ladder behind us just because we've done well in this country that's blessed us with so much. Because we as Democrats, my father in his funeral mass used Matthew 25, the passage in the Bible where it talks about the only way to salvation is to be there for these my brothers and sisters, and you are there for me. In other words, there is divinity in every single human being. And it is immoral to treat any human being with the kind of disdain and regard that often those on the other side of the aisle